Welcome to the Friday chat with Katelyn Mallyon as we look forward to XXXX Golden Rose Day at Rosehill Gardens. Katie, it's going to be a big one. Can Animo take out the $1 million feature?
It is. I've been waiting for this day for a while now. We get to see Animo finally in the Golden Rose. He was dominant first up in the run to the Rose. And look, it's going to be a fascinating race. We've got Remark there. He's probably going to be the hardest to beat. And then from Melbourne, you've got Artorias, the Blue Diamond Stakes winner. So it is always a great race. So I'm looking forward. I've got Animo on top. He's the class horse and he's just such an athlete. So I can't wait to see him scorch the turf tomorrow.
Well, it's a race that's really developed for breeders and owners, hasn't it? Because the likes of the Autumn Sun, Trapeze Artist, Zoostar have won this great race in recent years.
It's a stallion-making race, and I think we'll see a couple of these horses maybe even go on to an Everest, like we saw Yes a few years back. So plenty of different options for them. They can go down to the Caulfield Guineas, and as you said, it is a stallion-making race, and a lot of the breeders will be hoping that their colts can put their nose in front.
Well, let's kick on to your win tips. So we'll start with race 4. No Compromise from New Zealand.
Yeah, the Colin Stephen quality over the 2,400 metres here. And I'm with No Compromise. I thought this horse was excellent last start in the Newcastle Cup where he just got cleared too late. And I just think that the race maps perfectly for him down in the weights. He's got 53 kilos, and from barrier 3, Karen McAvoy will give him a sweet ride. I think there should be good speed with the first two horses, Takamochi and Entente. They'll go forward from the gain, Adrian Yard, and Fun Fact won't be too far away. So No Compromise should get a perfect run in transit. And I think maybe the stablemate Criminal Code will also be hard to beat. So No Compromise on top for me.
And I know you like the New Zealand filly Entrevier in the Group 2 Keeneland Golden Pendant.
I do. I think she's a quality mare. She was terrific in the Shirako. She's second up. She'll drive a lot of benefit from that. I think Forbidden Love, she's also a quality mare. She's a Group 1 winner already over the 1,400, winning a surround last preparation. Just don't know whether she's going quite as well as what she was last prep. So on Trivier, for me, she's drawn a little bit of a tricky barrier, but James isn't too worried. He's actually probably happy to be out there and just ride her nice and comfortably. I can't see much else sort of there to threaten her, maybe Fatus. Nimali ran well last start in the Theo Marks. She drops back to her own sex. So she might be one to throw in the multiples, but on Trivier looks the hardest to beat.
Now, in race 9, you like Anna Queer.
I do. It's a tough race, this. And Arna Cure was terrific in the Dulcify. He always finds himself a long way back, but he's got a motor, this horse. And if he can have any luck in transit, I think he's going to be the horse to beat. He ducked and weaved a passage through them. So if John Van Overmeer, who knows the horse quite well, can get just a smooth run in transit, I think he's going to be really hard to beat. Subterranean, he jumps from the 1,500 to the 1,800. And I'm just not sure. He didn't quite attack the line for me to suggest that he's going to be in the finish. But look, I think the 1,800 will suit him because I know that he's bred to get a little bit of ground there from his mum. And Profondo is an interesting runner. It'll be some training effort from Richard Litt to win this race second up. He's only won a maiden, and that maiden's been pretty handy. There's been a couple of winners coming out of an SP. So Profondo, the colt there by Deep Impact, will be very fascinating to watch, but I'm with Arnica.
Last week you tipped Montefilia as your horse to follow, and she had an absolute cracker of a race. So who's going to be this week?
Yeah, this week I've in race 5, the Heritage, which is a really good race. You've got the likes of Home Affairs, Palali, and horses like this. If they run super in this race, I'd imagine that they'll nearly get a slot in the Everest. But there's a little filly down the bottom called a Very Fine Red, which I know that you're pretty fond of, a nice glass of red SP. But I think that this filly has plenty of talent. She's only ever had the 4 starts and the 2 wins from there. She's versatile. She can go forward and win, and she can sit back like she did at the Kenzo last start, where she was last to first, and she did that in a hop. She had the claim there from Alan Hennessy, but look, she's drawn 54 kilos on her back. Sam Clipperton will give her a nice ride, and I can't wait to watch to see what she does in a race like this. I know that I don't think that she can win, but I just want to see where she stacks up. Pruda Queen's the last filly to win this race back in 2011. So she's going to have to bring her A game, but I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do. And, of course, you can watch it all live and free on Channel 7.
And, of course, across Sky Racing platforms as well. Good luck on Saturday, Katie. Thanks.
Yes, Pete.